Alright guys, I'm back. This is my SummerSlam 2013 review. Now, I thought the show was a really good show this week. This pay-per-view was a really good pay-per-view this year. I think this is probably one of my favorite pay-per-views this year so far. I thought Payback was a good pay-per-view, but I think this is one of my favorite pay-per-views so far in 2013. And yeah, it's probably one of my favorite pay-per-views so far of the year. Is SummerSlam. I like actually SummerSlam card, but I think this improved way better this year. So we open the show with the pre-show, which is RVD versus Dean Ambrose. Ambrose versus RVD for the US title, and on the pre-show panel we have Booker T, HBK with a long beard, and Vicky and Matthews. So they're on the pre-show. RVD tries to hit a false wife, but she'll come out, they distract him. Then Dean Ambrose, like, I think it's a DT top rope. Then RVD hits Roll Thunder. No, then Big Show Mark Henry come out. Then this Mark Henry hits Roll Thunder. RVD, sorry, hits Roll Thunder. Then he tries to he hits Flash Frog Splash. Then Rollins and Reigns come in, they attack RVD, then Big Show and Mark Henry fights them off. So kind of looks like maybe Night of Champions are going to have a 6-man tag match between Shield versus Big Show, Henry and RVD. And then we get onto the actual show, which is we get onto the actual SummerSlam show, which is Miz. He opens the show, he runs down the card. Then we see JoJo from Total Divas. She's this new diva, I don't watch Total Divas. She sings the national anthem. Then we see the first match tonight is an Inferno match, Bray Wyatt versus Kane. This was an okay match here. I don't know if it was Bray Wyatt, or was it, I don't know if it was Bray Wyatt's fault or Kane's fault, but this match was really short. I thought I didn't really like the match, and Bray Wyatt is really good on NXT. I've been watching Bray Wyatt on NXT these last couple of months, and he's awesome on NXT. But he kind of looked slow in this match, and he really relied on Kane too much in this match. So that is kind of a bad thing for Bray Wyatt. But that's not my downfall. The match was kind of like Bray Wyatt relied on Kane too much in this match. Then then Kane hits like 2 choke slams. Kane hits 2 choke slams. Then the White family members get a blanket from under the ring to cover in the ring. So they cover the flames, and then they come in the ring. They attack Kane. Then one of the White family members, they hit a splash on Kane. Then Bray Wyatt hits the Sister Abigail move for the win. So this was a good match. I thought this was an okay match here. Like I said, Bray Wyatt relied on Kane too much in this match. And then we see someone backstage. We'll see like an interview from like the pre-show. Heyman says that tonight is going to be a no DQ match between him and between Punk and Lesnar. And he says something about David and Guy, I don't know. And he says that Lesnar's going to beat Punk tonight. Second match tonight was Rose versus Sandow. This is a real good match here. I enjoyed this match, but the crowd kind of went into it. They did a great pop to Cody when Cody came out, but Sandow, they gave him a decent reaction, but that was it. The crowd went, I don't know. This has been built up. This is my feud. I like this feud. This is my favorite feud into SummerSlam, and they didn't have a long match. I want Sandow to go over here. I mean, I'm fine with Cody going over because I'm a big fan of Cody and everything. But Sandow would have been awesome to go over because he got weak on Raw. He got weak on SmackDown because he lost to Christian and Orton on SmackDown and Raw this past week. So I was hoping that Sandow was going to get the win, but Cody got the win. So I was fine with Cody getting the win. Cody hits a muscle buster from the top rope, and the announcers they didn't even call this move. They forget to call the moves, I think, in the match because they didn't even call Cody Rhodes hitting a muscle buster. I don't know if that's because Samoa Joe's in TNA or something like that. I don't know, but they don't really have. They didn't call that the muscle buster. They didn't even call it a move. They just said, "Oh, Cody's hitting something from the top rope." Oh, I don't know. So the third match tonight was a world title on the line, WO versus Christian. This was a really good match. These two really work well together, and I'm not the biggest Alberto WO fan, but he can put some great matches on with the right people. Christian can put a great match. He had a great match with Del Rio tonight, and last night. And I thought that was a really good match. Christian tries to Del Rio tries to work on Christian's shoulder, then Del Rio throws him into a barricade, then Del Rio hits a backstabber, he tries to hit this super kick, then Christian counters that into a roll up, then Christian hits a spear, then he kicks out, but then he's still selling the shoulder injury, so that means Del Rio makes Christian tap out to the armbar. So it's kind of, this was okay, I guess. I didn't want Del Rio to win the world title, I wanted Christian to win the world title. But it looks like Alberto Del Rio is still your world champion. And they cut a promo after saying that he's I think the lead, he's a lead or something like that. I'm just getting a bit tired of Del Rio's world champion. I just want Christian to be world champion. If it was me, I would have Christian would be world champion right now. But also not. And then we see second backstage, Miz interviews Maria Menounos. She says that she's had a Twitter war with the Bellas. They showed this match of Maria Menounos and Natalya defeating the Bellas on SummerSlam Access. And then Fandango, he interrupts the Miz, and then Fandango and Summer Rae dance. Then Miz and Maria Menounos, they dance, sorry. I guess Miz and Fandango can feud. I mean, these two are not really doing anything. Miz hasn't been relevant since 2011, and Fandango hasn't been relevant since WrestleMania, so I don't care anymore. The fourth match tonight was Brie Bella versus Natalya. Natalya wins with sharpshooter. The rest of the Divas, they brawl ringside. That was really it. I think backstage we see Ryback bullying this guy backstage. He tells this guy backstage he's like a catering guy. I don't know who he is. He tells him that his suit's cold. He says that it's meant to be cold. He says take it away, and the guy doesn't take it away. Then he gets Ryback throws soup on him. So that was it really. So I don't know where they're going with Ryback. I think he's got this bully character where he's bullying people around backstage, but they don't have any direction for him. And like they don't have a big storyline for Ryback. So I don't know where he's going to go after this. This bully gimmick. And then the fifth match tonight was the Beast versus the Best versus the Beast. Sorry. Lesnar versus Punk, and this was my favourite match on the card. This was. I really enjoyed this match. Lesnar was awesome in this match. He absolutely killed CM Punk in this match. One part of the match which I really liked when Brock Lesnar he threw Punk over the suspension announce table, then he picked him up by his neck and then threw him over the other announce table. That was so funny. Then Lesnar tries to go for the Kimura lock, tries to break CM Punk's arm, but he counts that into a Hell's Gate. Then Lesnar keeps powerbombing him. Then Lesnar's trying to go for the F5, but Heyman's on the ropes distracting Punk. And then Lesnar picks up Punk for the F5, but he's holding on to Heyman's tie. And then Brock says, "Move, move." He says that. He tells him to move. Then Punk hits a GTS on Lesnar, which was really impressive. I'm glad CM Punk hit a GTS on Heyman here. This looked really impressive. This did. I'm not Heyman. I mean on Lesnar. Sorry, I'm getting confused here. Then at the end we see Punk. He puts Heyman distracts Punk from getting the win. Then from pinning Lesnar. Then Punk puts Heyman in the Anaconda device. Then Lesnar picks him up. F5s him on a chair, which looked awesome, and gets the win. So it kind of looks like maybe Survivor Series we're going to see Punk versus Lesnar, because I think Punk's going to get his win back. Or it could be Night Champions, like I said in my preview video. Then the sixth match of the night was a mixed tag match: Dolph and Caitlyn versus Big E and AJ. Dolph hit zigzag for the win. And then we see in the match we see Caitlyn using the what's that finisher called? Sleeper, or what was it? Black Widow, that was it. She was trying to put Caitlyn to sleep. So yeah. Then we see segment backstage. Miz punches Fandango. Then the seventh match of the night was 30 towels on the line. Cena defending against D. Bryan. This was my second favourite match of the night. This was my second favourite match of the night. Because this was a real good match, and D. Bryan, John Cena didn't look like tired or anything like that like he has in his normal matches. John Cena actually had a good match. Shocker, I know. I don't normally praise John Cena for saying he had a good match, but yeah, John Cena had a good match. John Cena tries to do some chain wrestling. I didn't really like that. That was a bit of a weird thing. Then we see D. Bryan. He goes for the. I think he's kicking. He kicks Cena's head off with the roundhouse kicks. Then Cena rolls him up. Then he kicks out. Then D. Bryan puts him in, works on the injured elbow of Cena's. Cena's left elbow, I think it was. Yeah, left. Then he puts John Cena in the STF. Then Cena hits him with the AA, but he counters that into a DT. Then at the end of the match we see, I think, at the end of the match we see John Cena trying to hit an AA, but his arm goes weak. Then D. Bryan hits a high knee. Why was it high knee? Could we not use the flying headbutt? I love that. I love when D. Bryan does that flying headbutt. He could have won that with the match, but why with a high knee? Really? Is that D. Bryan's new finisher? A high knee. Really? But yeah. Anyway, so D. Bryan hits high knee for the win. New WWE champion. Then Randy Orton, and then we see the confetti. Triple H is raising his hand. Then and then Orton's music comes out at the end. We see Orton. He's gonna come in and he's gonna try to cash in. Then he walks up the ramp. Then he comes back. He stays on the ramp. Then D. Bryan drops the towel. Triple H hits him from behind with a pedigree. Then Randy Orton comes in, cashes in Money in the Bank, and gets the win. New WWE champion. Randy Orton cashed in and became the new WWE champion. He cashed in his Money in the Bank briefcase and became the new WWE champion. And Triple H turning heel. My favourite wrestler of all time, Triple H turning heel. This is awesome. Are we going to see Evolution back? All you need is Batista. Throw a bit of money. You need to just get Batista back, and you've got Evolution back. You've got Flair back. You've got Orton, Triple H. Could Batista come back? I don't know. But yeah, I thought this was a good show. SummerSlam was a great show. My favourite matches were probably Sandow versus Rhodes and Lesnar versus Punk, and the WWE title match was good too. So what do you guys think about the show? Leave a comment in the comment section below. Thanks for watching. Brag out.